The main and legendary are the same length, with legendary having 10 more awakening and needing true edge for max. Edgebreaker, sword held palm down to your side, sheath held palm down in front of you. Ward, sword in sheath, the palm of your hands should face forward, one side, then the other. Second wind, sheath goes over the sword like so. Point sword at enemy, put sheath palm down, out to the side and slightly raised. Put sword palm down to your side, bring sheath forward, palm down. Very nice. I shall be using legendary to show true edge. But both are awaken the same. You cannot holster either your sword or sheath and must hold them at all times. The scabbard meter goes down while outside of sheath and is refreshed immediately upon entering the sheath. Clean and sheath is filled by unsheathing your sword smoothly out of the sheath. If the sword snaps to the sheath too early, it will not be filled all the way. Pose goes up at the point of the clash. By pausing all movement with your hands and head at the exact time you strike the enemy blade, it then gives your awakening a boost for your next strike. This means you cannot achieve max awakening on your first attack of every round. Your hands and eyes will glow a little, or a lot depending on how well you time the pose. The sheath meter is filled by putting your sword in the sheath. The amount raised depends on how much of the sword enters the sheath. True edge is simply leading your swings with the cutting part of your blade, so no hitting with the sides or back of it. Main blade does not need this. This is how it all looks put together. Gain pose with the first attack. Be careful with your unsheath. I know you have all been asking, what does the sheath do? The sheath takes 50 awaken damage on contact regardless of enemy. Awaken and is unbreakable. It cannot make contact with the enemy's body, but can break sidearms and block edge breakers. The sheath will do cut damage if the sword is inside of it. Sheath counts as a critical parry. Block when you have critical parry active. If the sheath makes contact when you have no health gauge, The sword will shrink halfway due to the 50 damage. If contact is made again, the sword will have no health left and will break on next contact. One last thing, Ronin has a special feature that allows them to keep their sword sheathed and block with the sword, which will act as an edge breaker, protecting the sword and maxing awaken. This can only be used once per round, just like abilities. Be careful though, since they can still hit your sheath and damage you. Now for an example of how it might work in a real fight.
Oh, that did a lot. I love this. No, nice. Yeah, you kept max really well. No, God, I'm not good at keeping max away from version. It's tough. No, I even knew it was coming too. Oh. You know what, when I have stubs, I'm just gonna like get on my knees from now on, and then that way that won't happen. That's what I'll do. Yeah, 100 damage looked like it did a lot more last round than it normally does, which is a great thing. Damn. No, I thought... Did it actually? Or no, I just didn't have any awaken. That shows me. Oh, gosh. I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not playing it like a cut class. How much? 36? That's one-time use. Not too shabby. No, nice. Damn, I didn't have max. I must have moved too fast. Damn. That was a little bit of lag. You felt it too? Just a little bit. Damn, I thought I would have kept it. That's fine. Recent interaction. Oh. No, it actually touched. Oh. Oh, I can't keep awaken on this class. It's sad. The lefty. Come on, drink a little bit. Yes. Fair enough. Oh. Damn, it's dead. No. No, I couldn't get there. Ugh. Get around.